We have some crazy new headlines that just came out. The Daisy Ridley movie is delayed inevitably. Buddy, we got some juicy headlines to cover today.
Well, it's a busy day in the internet.
Yeah, that's for sure.
There's a lot going on out there,
especially in the Star Wars universe.
We've got some big news.
Yep.
And then we've had even bigger news today. Yep. So
we got some articles. You want to dive right into them?
Absolutely. So the first article that kind of took the internet by storm was titled "Upcoming Rey Star Wars Movie Delayed Indefinitely."
Yeah.
So this came out January 15th. And quote from the article. So the author says here, "I'm usually not really keen on looking for Star Wars intel, but a well-informed source is giving me additional details on the current status of the film, and it's not good." He goes on to say, "I've been told that Disney has delayed the film indefinitely, which is why they surprised everyone last week and decided to announce The Mandalorian and Grogu as the next Star Wars movie. They just don't have the confidence that New Jedi Order will be happening in the near future." And they go on to say here that the problems seem to reside in creative differences between screenwriter Stephen Knight and Lucasfilm. "I'm told that a draft had originally been written for the film, but Lucasfilm gave him so many notes that he had to start from scratch."
Okay. Who's this article written by?
So this is written by Jordan Rumi.
Okay. So what I gathered from that is, sounds like they're going to rush the Mandalorian and Grogu movie to fill the gap of the Rey movie that is delayed indefinitely.
Well, I don't know. It seems like a lot of speculation there, because originally Disney came out and gave us 2 dates, did they not? I'm trying to find them here, but I believe it was May 22nd, 2026 and December 18, 2026. Now, I didn't think that they had set movies for those times. They had just said there was 2 movies coming out.
Yeah.
So
those are also very specific dates for being 2 years out.
I mean, I would feel like if they're setting those movies, they know what's going on. So
does Disney ever know what's going on? I mean, they've botched 90% of the last Star Wars projects that's come out.
Well, I think this is an attempt to kind of correct everything. Like they're giving themselves some time. I mean, we know what's going on in Mandalorian and Grogu, so it really isn't that far-fetched that that's the first movie we're getting.
Yeah.
You know, to welcome everyone back to theaters, why not use some characters that everyone loves?
The one thing that's going good for them.
Right? So we know there's going to be another season of The Mandalorian. We know all these shows are going to...
So is there going to be another season, or is it just a movie?
I believe there was speculation that there is...
another season as well.
Mando season 4.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll have to verify that again. It could be speculation.
Like I said in our last episode, I'm not looking forward to this Rey movie regardless. This is just a very hot topic that we wanted to inform you guys on. That there is news that apparently the Rey movie that just got announced is already delayed.
It's already delayed. So I think we have to take this kind of with a grain of salt here.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't go on to quote any of his sources. You know, it's just speculation, it seems like. They don't have confidence that New Jedi Order will be happening in the near future. No, they're making it. Like, they have confidence in it.
That's the name of this movie?
So that's what they have it quoted as.
Okay.
I think the internet has given that name, because we talk about that's what the story is probably going to be.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was set in stone. So for him to go out and say this, like, seems interesting. And so what is it here that this has been in development for 2 years? And so this writer, Stephen Knight, has just come on. So he's 2 years into this to kind of give his take. And he's taking over for Damon Lindelof and Justin Britt Gibson. So Damon Lindelof wrote The Watchmen for TV. Have you seen that? HBO's The Watchmen?
Yep.
I think that is one of the best superhero programs, like TV series, like one-offs ever made. I think it's fantastic. And he did Lost as well. I think the first season of Lost was really good. So really strong writers.
Yeah, I guess.
So they exited. They had creative differences.
Wonder why.
I mean, I think Disney is obviously very hard to write for.
It sure seems that way, eh? So many people just jumping off the bandwagon. And I'm waiting for James Mangold to be the next one to be like, I'm out.
Well, you know, here's my thing too. I think with any Star Wars project, we realize there's a lot of validity.
Yeah.
So Disney will come out and say, hey, we're making Rogue Squadron with Patty Jenkins.
Yeah.
Everyone gets excited.
Yeah.
Let's see this. She's going to do a fighter like this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Dog fighting in space.
Her little
great
trailer
storyteller.
was amazing.
Unreal.
She's gone.
Gone.
She's gone.
No Rogue Squadron.
Nope. We're
We were
left hanging
promised.
dry. Yeah.
You know, sometimes I think even when we are promised a movie, even when it's being filmed, they make changes.
100%.
I think Solo is a big one. Like, you can feel the rewrites in that.
Oh, 100%.
Wouldn't it be great to see Lord and Miller's take on it?
Because they want to.
So they're the writers. Lego Movie. They also did the Spider-Verse movies. So if you've seen this first fight, yeah, great movie. So they got kind of canned from this, and like they ended up making a Oscar-winning movie
for Sony. I love it. That's amazing. Good for you guys. I'm so proud of you.
I think they probably needed it too to hear that.
I want to know what you guys think about this whole thing, though, with them dropping all this news and then
a change in director, and then So the big reveal we have to this is we have official reports. So this is from Gizmodo and IO9, who are reputable sources, that have said that this is essentially just a rumor. There's no validity to this.
So maybe this isn't true?
No, I don't think so.
How unfortunate.
So I know you're gonna have to sit through another Rey movie.
Oh man!
But they've just called them inaccurate, essentially here.
All right, let's hear what they have to say.
So we're gonna read. Let's cut to this one here. So, according to Lucasfilm, a source at the company told IO9 the report is inaccurate, and Stephen Knight continues to write and be a part of the process. In fact, the company is waiting on his latest draft as you read this. So, movies take several drafts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just, hey, I've written it, it's done. Like, yeah, Disney's going to have some checklist things. As a writer himself, he probably, like, his first draft wasn't his final draft.
Yeah.
So, where did the speculation come from? Is it just hatred online? Such hatred towards this upcoming Rey movie that we have to say it's canceled? That we start an outrage?
I guess that's a possibility. We know the internet is quite crazy sometimes.
You know what? So the same article goes on to talk about...
when did this article come out? Today?
So this one came out today, yeah.
So yesterday, it was delayed. Today,
we get the truth, yeah. So for reasons we can only guess, the movie in particular has drawn the dark side out of certain pockets of Star Wars fandom, from inaccurate plot summaries to quotes from the film directors being taken out of context. Some Star Wars fans are simply up in arms about a Star Wars film about a woman being directed by a woman. But no matter what the people want to believe about this movie, it's doing just fine. So I don't know. I feel
so. That was my big thing. Let me stop you there real quick. I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
First off, hit that like button. I was hoping that this was delayed because of all the controversial things going around about that Shireen lady and what she was saying on stage and how she likes to make men feel uncomfortable and everything. If you haven't seen that video, we've done a whole breakdown on that. It'll be linked in the description. But what she said there was super out of line. And I was kind of hoping, like, because this was after all that went down. Star Wars has been trending hot in 2024 because of this. So I was kind of hoping that is why it was delayed. Maybe we'd be getting a new director, but this is kind of just unfortunate.
Well, I mean, unfortunate for some, fortunate for others. Depends on what side of the force you look at this. I know that quote that we look at, we just looked at that exact thing she said. I didn't watch the full.
I don't think you need to, though.
I mean, maybe she was saying it in like a hyperbolic way, or if there was some sort of... I don't know. I feel like maybe we did need to watch the whole thing, but it is a strange comment to make, no matter what.
Yeah,
we were hoping that maybe the delay was because of this.
Yeah.
It's a tough one for me. Like, if there's a delay, I want it to be intentional. Hey, we're not quite there with the script yet. We need a little bit more time.
That would be awesome.
Our filming schedule is getting tight. We want to devote more to this. That maybe is a little bit more suitable.
No.
I don't know if I could take a director change like that, because Disney is really fickle with this stuff.
Well, I mean, it's not like they have a problem with it. They dropped so many other directors, like just previously talked about. So I was like, maybe in hopes they drop the one that's not just going to push negative narratives because they have some power right now.
So do we think that maybe like the internet took this, maybe like he said, dark sides of the fandom?
That's fair.
Got really up in arms and like, hey, we're going to bring this down. And that's a speculation that, kind of went through.
I mean, I'm kind of on that side. I'm like...
hey, that's why you're Vader.
I guess, but I don't know. I don't feel like she should. I feel like there should be some repercussions to that.
Okay.
Cara Dune got canned, no problem, for the thing she said. Patty Jenkins got canned because she wasn't putting up with Kathleen Kennedy. We've had other people get canned for crazy reasons by Disney, but this lady can go on stage and say these things
and get away with it. I think even his comment about like that the fans are up in arms about a woman directing a woman about a woman. I don't think that's the problem at all.
That's not the problem at all.
We talked about this.
100% not the problem.
There are extremely strong female characters in Star Wars.
All of Star Wars.
Maybe some of them aren't well written, but like there's a lot of male characters that aren't well written either. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
By no means are any of those people saying they don't want female characters.
No.
Or directors.
Or anyone involved. George Lucas's wife.
100%. And like, you don't like Kenobi as much as I do, but I enjoyed Kenobi. And Deborah Chow did Kenobi. Like, I have no problem with that. Everyone hated on Reva. I didn't hate Reva. I actually think she did an amazing job, especially in a couple of those scenes. Like, the Batman scene was a little bit much. But
the Batman.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. But like when she fought Vader, dude,
that was a great scene, wasn't it?
She did that so well. Like you can feel the fear, you can feel the like her giving it her all, her frustration, all that.
Maybe it's the writing. Like maybe if she wasn't a character who got stabbed twice and came back from the dead.
Exactly.
Maybe we or not we because we enjoy, but maybe she wouldn't have been so negatively accepted.
Yeah.
Because when you start writing these characters and they become greater or more powerful or stronger than fan favorites, that's when people get defensive.
Yeah.
So Qui-Gon goes down to 1. Why does, Reva get to stand up to 2 stabbings? You know what I mean?
Another thing is too, the Star Wars fandom is very divided. Oof. And this is what our channel is kind of built on, right? Is the division of the fans.
Absolutely.
And the debates and stuff that we've been having for what Star Wars been out 40-something, 50-something years now?
It's, what drives us. At the end of the day, we all enjoy, the same thing brings us together. Yeah. We all enjoy Star Wars.
Exactly.
We might enjoy certain aspects more or less.
Yeah.
Or we may have differing opinions, but it's what brings us together.
Yeah. So, long story short, the movie's not delayed.
It's not. We're getting
Shireen's still in charge, I guess. Yeah, be excited or something like that.
And we should say the director's in charge for now, but Disney has been known to make changes when they need.
We'll keep you guys updated, so make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notifications turned on. We really appreciate you guys watching. Leave your thoughts in the comment. What side of the debates do you take?
We want to hear from you. What do you think about this upcoming movie?
Exactly.
Were you excited when it was potentially delayed inevitably? Are you excited that it's back on? We really want to engage with you, so let us know what your thoughts
100%. Let us know what kind of content you want to see, and check out the videos that are about to pop up on the screen.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us.
May the Force be with you.